Saliman and the Memory Stone by Erica Lyons, illustrated by Yinan Taya. Saliman was born when the moon was full and round and the rains refused to come. Sukkot, the harvest festival, had come and gone 6 times when Saliman's family began their journey from a village outside Sana'a in Yemen. The warm fall winds blew as his sisters stacked pita high in baskets they had woven. His gathered blankets, hiding silver jewelry and their holy Torah in between. His Ab sold their goats in a nearby village, and Saliman cried, but not before lifting their soft ears to whisper a promise that he would remember their names and the color of their fur. They're not ours to keep, the goats or the land. Yemen is a borrowed place, his Jad said. Our home is far across the sands and seas in Jerusalem. There we will have a life of plenty among our people. It was written in the Song of Songs that the time to return is now. So Saliman tried to memorize the smell of meat roasting and fresh ground chili, the shape of the mountains, and the pattern the moon made when it crept through the window panes. He slipped a loose stone from the base of his house into his pocket. He called it his memory stone. When the sun rose the next day, they all set out in a great caravan, along with their neighbors, more than 20 families in total. Donkeys carried their burdens. Young and old, they walked and walked. Sandstorms blew and erased even Yemen's jagged mountains. Covered Saliman's eyes and mouth with her scarf. Some days there was no water to drink, and the air was so dry Saliman thought he would crack like the earth. Still, they walked. Sleeping under the stars, as his ancestors in the Torah did long ago, Saliman held his stone to his cheek. When it was hot out, the stone was cool like the tiles of his bedroom, and in his dreams, he was back there again. Some nights, with his stone in his hands, Saliman sat with the men. Ab danced and Jad recited poetry. From the other side of the camp, beautiful voice rose above the other women's. Back in the village, they had danced to their ancestral tunes. Silver jewelry jingled under the starry skies. Now, under the hot sun, Saliman and his sisters tried to walk to those beats. They were songs of memory. He held his stone close to his heart. Weeks became months, months of walking and walking. Saliman was tired and hungry. Some days, divided a single piece of pita among all of them. Some days, there was none. Many people became ill. Saliman's family had to sell their donkeys, and soon their silver too, for passage on a ship that would take them only part way. We have nothing left, Saliman cried out. We have our songs and our stories piled high on our backs, Ab said. That night, under the stars on the rough sea, Saliman traced the deep wrinkles on Jad's palm. They're a map, so we'll remember where we've been, said Jad. Like their ancestors who had wandered the desert long ago, the large caravan passed through Egypt, too, moving from port to port by ship and on foot. Their melodies followed them. Outside his tent, Saliman drew pictures with his stone of the goats he had left behind, and he began to understand. Yemen was a part of him, no matter where he traveled. When they finally arrived in Jaffa on another ship, they were close, but still not there yet, so they walked some more. They slept in dark caves, and with his stone, Saliman etched a picture of his old village in the earth. Soon we will build a beautiful new house, Ab said. But we're barefoot and empty-bellied, Saliman's sister cried. We have everything we need in our hearts, Ab reminded her. One day, when the sky was the color of the sea, a glimmering golden city stretched out before them. The Tower of David, from the Song of Songs, glistened. They had finally reached Jerusalem. When the gates to the city opened, Saliman entered with Yemenite tunes on his lips and his stone the color of his old house in the village, in his hand. Memory had followed him from afar. Saliman's humming filled the narrow alleyways. Soon the others joined in too. Their stories danced inside the open air market. Their poems sounded through the stalls. And when Sukkot, the harvest festival, began again, Saliman's family celebrated just as they had before, making new memories and dreaming of old ones too.